Okay. The emergency shelter. An emergency shelter, huh? So he a bunker bro, huh? No, prepper. That's what they call them, preppers. World of night. Tell me, based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Pura has told me so much about you. Our shield. What's this wooden shield? that was pretty interesting. Having a resistance, underground resistance. That's pretty good.
Oh. Ooh. Ah.
I wonder, is this like the same map from the other game or what? Those guys, they're from the Age of Legends, and now they're here. It's also strange, huh? Yeah, it sure is, but it's also a great opportunity. All of us on the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this never would have happened. Not that anyone knows what an upheaval even is. Well, Pura is investigating the upheaval. She's certain it will provide clues. Well, progress isn't great up here. Is the princess alright, wherever she is? These ruins right here are exceptional, but really, who cares about that? This crystal refiner. What have I done? Oh no. Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault. Startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin blame on you. Unforgivable. President Hudson? You haven't heard about President Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material cachets everywhere. And now he's shouldering Heroes Restoration. Of course, he is also the founder of Hudson Construction. And besides all that, hey, I'm in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroes. Well, fine. What was I doing here? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission, and that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs that you can really see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail, noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over, and so I pledge to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more right signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. What? Let's see. That ain't gonna do nothing. Oh boy. this Kiro's shrine. Man, this game reminds me of Mega Man Legends so much. It was a great game, regardless of what the angry video game nerd says. I love Mega Man Legends. Heed my instruction. Gotcha. Hey, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah. I am. I have to admit, I am kind of a bit down, but you know, I'm trying to work through it though. Still trying to appreciate, you know, all what God done for me, you know. Dang it. Yeah, it is. They trying to. The Republicans keep taking our rights away, so I'm not really surprised, you know. They trying to do it, you know. There was a black sister on YouTube crying about it. Like they trying to make it. They trying to separate, you know, the loss, they trying to separate there's a court system for black people separated from the court system for white people and stuff. They do a lot of gerrymandering and all types of stuff. And they've actually been trying to take our rights all around the country, really. Yeah, Mississippi is pretty bad, though. There's a lot of Confederate white supremacists down here. Yeah, that's the one. I know you've seen that one, yeah. But we know why. All 12 tribes are black, and it's just in their spirits. Some white people know we're the Israelites, and some don't. They just know that they just gotta hate on us, you know. They just because in their spirit they know who we are, but they go after us, you know. God said they went too far with the punishment, and that's another thing. I just know that all 12 tribes are black. It's like the Hispanics and the Latinos. They be joining white supremacist groups. They hate on us too. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield. Parry at the right time to repel enemy. Parry. power and then release it to release your charge to tank. There we go. Oh, you did? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, have God use me to give hope to people, because it's something knowing that when you find out that you're the children of Israel, you know, and there's a reason why we went into slavery and all this garbage keeps happening to us. Because believe it or not, I used to believe that those were the real people over there in Israel. It took my sister to get me to open up, though. But the thing is, my sister had tried to tell me that that we were the real children of the book, and I got into a heated argument with her, and it was a bad argument. We was arguing loud. My mom got up and tried to get between us, as I thought my sister was being racist towards the Jews, because I thought those were the people over there, And one day, I heard this awful story. This black dude was just sleeping in his car in a parking lot. I think it was maybe it was like a McDonald's or Burger King parking lot. He was just sleeping, and these racist cops got surrounded the car, and approached him, and just like they was in an action movie or something, and they sprayed the car up, killing him. And that broke my heart. I'm like, man, his whole life was him, and they gonna do something like that. And then I was like, maybe I can humor my sister. I'm just gonna go ahead just to make myself feel better, Maybe there's something there, right? And I looked up this video of somebody had like a voice in the background, like as if it was God talking. He was going through the blessings. Then he started going through the curses. And then no, he went through the curses. Then he started going through the blessings, and when I was watching that, tears almost started to fall down my face. It took everything back for me to not to cry. And it's like a light bulb went off, and I was like, wow, that's why we went into slavery, because nothing happens for no reason. That's why we went into slavery. And then everything just clicked, and I just started wanting to learn more and more. The more I learned, the blacker the Bible got, the blacker and blacker it got. And I studied it thoroughly, and then it came to a point where I was like, I believe all 12 tribes are black, and a lot of these Pharisee Hebrew Israelite camps that are on the street trying to say Latinos and Native Americans and Hispanics are Hebrew Israelites too. I'm like, no, they not. I just knew for a fact they had to be lying. Then I looked up more stuff on, no, they're not, because they be joining white supremacists and be hating on us and stuff too. And it don't make no sense that the sons of Spaniards are Hebrew Israelites. That don't make no type of sense. And then I made a movie, and then my movie wasn't that good till one day I said, you know what, I'm gonna really take my time this time when I make the movie. And I just did it, and praise the Lord, and I Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know that, really. It was a Wendy's, yeah. Oh, it was a Wendy's, okay. Because and it breaks my heart, because every day the white supremacists are kicking our butt. Like they keep ambushing us, all up in this country. Then when I look over there in Saudi Arabia, they're still enslaving our people. Asians been attacking us. Like I saw on Twitter, Tariq Nasheed shared this thing where this Asian Korean dude gonna say we don't owe Well, it said we Asians and immigrants don't owe African Americans anything, and I'm like, what in the world? We built the country up for free. We built the country up for free. It ain't no accident the richest country on earth is the one we built up. You know, I mean, everybody just keeps attacking us. You know, and then the black immigrants coming over here attacking us, calling us a caucus and stuff. Everybody just jealous. Like, we ain't done nothing to nobody. I mean, we're attacked from all four sides, you know. And yeah, I know it. Yeah, man, I just wanted to learn more and more, and I broke this. And you know what? I learned a lot from other people too. You know, it wasn't just I was just looking at Bible verses. I wanted to know the truth. You know, I looked up as many videos as I could, and I saw a lot of people that was better teachers than me. And you know what? And I saw. Even though I didn't agree with this one YouTuber, his name is Jadash the Prophet, I learned a lot of stuff from his channel, you know, how to break the Bible verse down and connect them and stuff. But I still don't agree with everything he says, but I did appreciate his work he put into it, and I learned a lot of stuff from him. And there's also somebody named Dante Fortson on YouTube. I think he's the best Hebrew Israelite YouTuber I've seen so far. His name is Dante Fortson. Right, mm-hmm. You know, and I learned a lot of stuff from him. You know, where does this go? And you know, yeah, I like how the way he broke Esau down. And, you know, and I learned a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff just got answered. You know, like. When I looked this stuff up, like why the Arabs look the way they look, you know, I had no idea it was that like the Greeks mixed with Esau and then created all the white and black Arabs and stuff. I had no idea, and it makes sense too because the way the Arabs look, you know, they look like us, like the pure black ones, and it's like wow, it just starts adding up, and you know, I figured I had to. I was like, if I'm going to leave this earth, I felt like I'm going to at least try to help my people wake up. So I'm going to, not that I don't consider myself a preacher or any of that, but at least I do this because I love my people. You know, I just want people to know who they are. Because I'm thinking if black people knew who they are, not only would it save their physical life, it can save their eternal soul too. You know. I had someone tell me that what's this got to do with salvation? I think it has everything to do with it. If I can at least get my foot in the door, like so, it's not that I'm trying to preach anybody or anything. I just want people to know who they are for now, and you know that's what I want to do. You know. I wouldn't say 2 million people. It's more like my video. The highest video I made, like, was that Hebrew Israelite video. It made it to 600. It almost made to 600,000 views until Alex Harris copyrighted the video, and which I think was Harry Rosenberg, but I'm not sure. But I'm not sure because when I looked at his profile, it looked like a hip hopper dude, but Harry Rosenberg looks more like a Jewish guy with a red beard. So I don't know. It was kind of weird though. I'm not sure if that was actually him, but anyway, he copyrighted the video, and you know they demonetized my channel. They gave me a copyright strike and stuff. Like they say we're not allowed to upload videos unless we doing commentary with the video. I had no idea. I had no idea we weren't allowed to do that. Like, if I would have known that, I would have just commented on the video and uploaded it, you know. I thought I can just make a movie and that'd be it, you know. It did. Well, oh yeah. Drop. Yeah. This thing is hard for me to believe. I used to be the complete opposite of this, but yeah, like, but I'm glad my sister was 100% right, and I was wrong, because all I care about is my people, you know. So I'm thinking, if black people wake up and know who they are, we can probably anticipate when a racist cop is about to ambush one of our people. If a racist Karen roll up on us or something. Or if a racist Latino or Mexican or Asian try to get us too. I just think that if black people know who they are, they can counter this in prayer and all types of stuff. But so far I think Dante Fortson, I think he's like he the one where I found out about if you can how to look up the how you look up the what you call it, the map on the official government website loc.gov, and it says Kingdom of Judah right there on the slave coast. That's where I got that from, that guy. But I don't know. I wonder if YouTube playing games with me, because when I looked at my best video, it told me 600,000. Like on the views. Well, who knows what they do? I don't trust them. Really. The fact that they got me good, told they demonetized me, put me on punishment for 80 days. I'm like, man. Yeah. I heard that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that the NAACP was started by Jewish people. Got that. Yeah, the Ashkenazis stole our identity. No, finding out they're from the area which is called Ukraine now. Like, I'm trying to be careful not to use that word that much, but I'm thinking they're under judgment right now, because that's where the Ashkenazis, the area the Ashkenazis come from, that stole our identity. Yeah, but there's a reason, like, we are getting attacked, and when black people find that out, like it's like there's this guy on YouTube called Tariq Nasheed, or his YouTube channel is Tariq Radio, and I can tell he has a fiery compassion for his people. Like, he loves fighting for justice for his people. Only problem with him is he is an atheist though, but I love his spirit about wanting to fight for his people. And I'm thinking, if he found out, somebody like that found out that we were the people of the book, that we were the children of Israel, that he could be a great asset to our people. Even though I don't agree with everything he says, but it seems like he's knocking on the door about what's going on, but he just can't quite get there. He knows there's something up with these black African immigrants that are coming over here and attacking us all the time, calling us akatas, and calling them tethers. They just disrespect us, letting us know that we are technically the children of Israel, because they worked with the Arabs to enslave us and sell us to white people. So it's like he's knocking on the door, but he's just not quite there. But I think he'll agree it'd be a great asset. But if I can convince him that we're Israelites. But the only problem is he already heard of the Hebrew Israelites, some of them, the bad ones, the ones that's trying to make all these different races Israelites as well, like the trying to say Native Americans are Hebrew Israelites, and trying to say Native Americans are Hebrew Israelites, and Mexicans, and they only do that because they want their women. That's the only reason they push that, because they want their women. And you know, and Tariq Nasheed, he be on to them about that. And you know, but I'm one of the Hebrew Israelites that believes all 12 tribes are black. You know, because I mean, I don't want to give away our heritage to people, to other people, just because we want to water ourselves down and just to make ourselves feel better and stuff. You know, it's a lot that plays into that. We shouldn't do that. You know. Mhm. Well, yeah, and I think the best thing we could do for our people is to wake them up right now. You mean? I mean, to me, that's like one of my that's my number one goal for right now. Is to wake our people up, you know. At least for now, they know we need to know who we are, because we're under attack right now by everybody. They tried to hurt us with the affirmative action thing, but the affirmative action hadn't been helping us at all neither. It mostly helps white women and legacy white people in general and stuff. It didn't really help us that much, affirmative action. So those racist Asians, they just wanted to hurt us for no reason because they jealous of us. But they don't realize that those racist white people is their problem. Those legacy folks, you know. It just gives us one more. They just keep trying to hurt us, though. You know, that's the principle of it, though. That's what makes me angry. The principle of it. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Like Tulsa, I heard about Tulsa with Black Wall Street, that the white people bombed that city and stuff, and we was prospering as a people there, so you know, even under Jim Crow, you know, when we was separate, they still couldn't leave us alone. My black people want to sit up there and tell us that we're not the people, that those are the Jews or whatever. No, we fit those curses. It is us. You know, some curses just hit right at home, and you know it's talking about us. Like when it says that that one of the curses would be that the Hebrew men will leave the women alone to raise their kids. There ain't nobody on the face of the earth that does that but our people, our black men. And it sure ain't the Ashkenazis. You sure don't be hearing about Ashkenazis doing that to their kids, and their wife and kids leaving them alone for their mom to take care of them. You know, it's stuff like that just really hits home. And then you got the DNA evidence from Duke University and Witwatersrand University that did the DNA study, you know, of the Limba tribe. They had more Y chromosomes going back to ancient Israel than the Ashkenazis. I mean, well, they said it was at 50% among the Limba, while it was 3% among the Ashkenazi. So. I kind of have been iffy on him because he seemed like he be defending Trump and Republicans a lot, you know. I mean, I'm neutral myself when it comes to the parties, but I'm not gonna vote for no Republican. Cause they claim that they love God, but yet they hate it. They hate on us. You know, they have open anti-black racism against us. You know, and I just find it just kind of bug me that he be kissing Trump's booty sometimes. It seems. When Trump is a very known white supremacist. We conduct our. It's you. Oh, I did that. You have returned. Oh no, not. Oh, my bad. I think I know who you're talking about. I got Dr. Umar mixed up with somebody else. Sorry about that, dude. It was what was this dude's name? It was a black dude with the glasses with a bald head. That was I just realized my mistake. It wasn't Umar Johnson. It was somebody else. You know. Dang, yeah. I agree with some stuff what Dr. Umar says. I'm trying to think of that black dude's name. I don't know why I thought of him. I'm trying to think what his name was, but he has a bald head and he has glasses on. Sorry about that. About Umar, I got Umar mixed up with somebody else. Yeah, I heard his views on interracial relationships. I get it that we shouldn't. Like, I don't recommend, honestly, a black person getting with a white person, because it's just no benefit for that, because you're kind of exposing yourself to the enemy. But at the same time, that I do recognize that, you know, that it's not completely forbidden from God. But I'm just saying that you just make yourself vulnerable when you do that, though. But I get where Umar coming from, but I don't completely agree with it like all the way, because just for the fact that Abraham himself married somebody that was outside the Israelites, you know, he actually married a Hamite, an Ethiopian, and his sisters got mad at him for doing that, for marrying outside, and God punished them for talking bad about it. I think the main thing that why God don't want us messing with other nations is because they'll lead us to other gods. I believe that's the main reason why he don't want us doing that. Like, cause they usually be worshiping other gods. You know, like he said, don't be unevenly yoked. Like, you marry an Asian person, they worship Buddha, you gonna have some problems. You know. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's true. Besides, I don't want to be too close to, you know, the Gentile people, which is, you know, the Japheths, white folk. I don't want to be too close to them when judgment comes. You know, it's because best believe they're going to be punished. Everybody that put us into captivity are going to be punished. You know. And that's the hope I stand on, you know, because God remember what happened to us these last 400 years. That acorn. Mm. Yeah, that's true. I heard that. But I noticed something though. A lot of black women been getting with white men lately. That's been increasing a lot lately. And when they do that, they be trashing black men. That makes me mad, you know. Soldiers. All the key to. I wonder if they're attack weapons left. Hey, it's a new face. People, all the weapons, swords. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might have. But I noticed it seems to me they've been pushing LGBTQ stuff on black people a lot, trying to make us the face of it, you know. They've been pushing LGBTQ stuff on our people, like, and they usually have like a white dude with a white man. I mean, a white dude with a white dude with a black man. I noticed they've been pushing that on a lot, you know. And in Hollywood, I noticed in Hollywood in particular, they've been pushing a white men to be with black women, like on the big screen on the big screens at movies, and you know, but they gonna make sure that we're like they gonna make sure that they gonna put black men with white men before they ever let us get with they white women, like at least in the media it seems like they've been doing that. Like in the mainstream media, like they've been pushing LGBTQ stuff on our people, and they've been pushing white men getting with black men, you know. I mean, and black women getting with white men. I noticed, you know. Yeah. And I think the rumor is that Gwen is a trans, and I think they made Gwen trans, cause you know white people gonna be like, Miles Morales is too popular. If he gonna get with a white girl, we gonna put him with a white dude. It look like Gwen might be trans because there was a protect trans kids flag in her room. So it look like they might be making her trans because they don't want black men getting with their white women. So, you know, in story wise, I think Miles should end up with Gwen if she's actually a real girl, just for the story's sake, because I don't want them to be like giving propaganda saying like the white girl is too good to be with the black dude. Now, if they would have started off with him being with a black girl, then yeah, I would have supported it then, him being with a black girl. If they would have started out, because I want no propaganda out there, like they'll make us look bad, you know. It's like, like if they started out with him being with from the jump of him being with a black girl, then yeah. But since she was so woven into the story now, but it looks like they're going in the route. From what it looks like, she's gonna be a trans dude. So, because Miles Morales, he's a very popular character, and you know, he kind of represents us all as black men, you know. And they put him with a white dude, a trans dude. That's gonna make us look really bad, you know. Because I kind of want to win the propaganda war against them, you know. But it seemed like they headed in that direction. It's looking like they finna do that. But to me, I don't think black people gonna put up with that. Not even the black voice actors, you know. I don't think, or even black people in general. I think there's gonna be a huge backlash when they do that. Yeah, and I think they plan on. Yeah, just like with the Hispanics. The Hispanics be declaring themselves white and stuff. And they want to, and it break my heart that Hebrew Israelites are trying to make them Israelites when they not. You know, the Hispanics be declaring themselves white, and some of them been ambushing us during these police shootings. A lot of these police shootings that be shooting unarmed black people, a lot of those are white supremacist Hispanics that be joining neo-Nazi groups. And yet a lot of them Hebrew Israelite camps trying to make them Israelites and stuff. And they putting themselves in danger when they do that. And some of the Hispanics thinking they're actually the Israelites and we're just Hamites. It actually got, like, you see that? See what happens when you invite them into your group like that? You start compromising your own people. And that's what the Hebrew Israelite camps are doing. All these Hispanics and Latinos be declaring themselves white, and you trying to make them Israelites, putting them in your camps, and having them read out the Bible right next to you. And a lot of them done started thinking that they're the Israelites while we're Hamites. I'm like, you see there? Look what you done did. Look what they done did. Like, seriously. How you get up there? I don't recall, but I think I probably can lift this. How do I get out of there? Yeah, that's true. They're trying to push that LGBTQ stuff. Oops. They won't do that to Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia be giving them oil. Like they'll pick on the African countries because they black and try to say, hey, you gotta support LGBTQ stuff. But then when it comes to Saudi Arabia, which America get its oil from, they won't tell Saudi Arabia to do that. Saudi Arabia be they're anti-LGBTQ, and then they won't even say nothing to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's right. They're basically white. So Decon Sakari and Decon Destruction Mode or whatever, trying to push that Native Americans and Latinos or black people too. Our Hebrew Israelites too. That makes me so mad. They're the ones that said it the most, that you are whoever your father is. If your father was a Hebrew Israelite, that means you're going to be a Hebrew Israelite, regardless of who your father had a baby with, you know. And I agree with them on that. So why are they trying to make Mexicans and Hispanics and Latinos Israelites when they're the result of Spaniards forcing themselves on the native women and having babies with them? And, I mean, they technically white people from Spain. I mean, it don't make no sense. They say they sound like Roland Martin too. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. They go blacks, Latinos, they say it like a catchphrase, you know. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and they hate us too. Talking about some, they just use it as that's just their catchphrase. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. They do not get down with us like that. When the only reason we say that is because we try to make ourselves feel better by watering ourselves down, or like we ashamed of ourselves or something. So we try to water ourselves down a little bit. Not just black people, black and brown people. Black and brown people. Them brown people don't like us. They don't like us. They don't get down with us like that. They don't like us. People of color. Ain't no people of color. I mean, come on. That's why people shouldn't believe those Hebrew Israelite camps that are out there. It's just giving away our heritage like that. What stream was Nick? Problem. Yeah, I heard those black women were Caribbean women. They're not even from America. Ain't no way no FBA Hebrew Israelite black American would put up with that. So I'm thinking those black women are from I didn't see that video. I saw this other video with Nick Fuentes, but I did see some pictures of it. You know, they just made me want to throw up just seeing pictures of it. Like, I did not know that he said the N-word, but that sounds something that he would do. Like, if people challenged him to say it and he said it, you know. Myron. Yeah. And Nick Fuentes, you can tell he's anti-black. He even said that the Christians are supposed to replace the Hebrew Israelites, which that ain't true. Yeah. He trying to keep all the white nations like white and all that. No, we built up your white nations. The Bible said you're going to have to pay in Genesis 10. In Genesis chapter 10, I think it was verse 14 through 15, I think, where it said that they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay for what they done. You know, for what they did to us as a people. Strengthen them. Oh no, I don't know who Myron is. Is he one of the hosts that was on there with Nick Fuentes? Is that you? Link, is that you? You're alive. And all the One Piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. Me going, you're yeah. Yeah, he was just, yeah, yeah. And I wanted to throw up that video I watched that you wanted me to watch. I wanted to throw up because they kept bragging on Trump a lot. I was trying to get to the good stuff, you know, and it was talking about, you know, the Ashkenazis and stuff. I had to skip around and then I got to the part, you know, it was interesting to knowing all the stuff that, you know, that they control and who they buy and stuff, you know. But, you know, I basically already knew most of that stuff. It was a little interesting for me, but I technically already knew that stuff, though. But you heard the princess calling out to you. You're here to help with the search. I see, or maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continue our search for Princess. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We need some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water.
Oh?
Captain, it's Princess Zelda. From Sudan. His parents are from Sudan. Well, that explains a lot. He a tether, huh? His parents are from Sudan. Sudan. That means the Sudan. That means he's technically a black Hamite African. That means he's a Hamite. He's not even a children of Israel, and he a tether. He's a tether and a Hamite, which means that he's not us. So he basically shouldn't be saying the N-word neither. He shouldn't be saying the N-word neither. I mean, it's amazing how this goes. All these nations just hating on us and going after us like that. It's all a big plot by Satan right there just to get us. The African Hamites are not us. So he up there just saying the N-word too. And that got me thinking too. None of the Africans should be calling us the N-word because they're not us. They look like us, but they're not Israel. Because they come from Ham while we come from Shem. And not only that, we're the children of Israel. I don't even think the Esau, the Saudi Arabia, should be calling us that. Nobody should be calling us the N-word like that. I mean, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah. Use the N-word. Meanwhile, saying we have a... Yeah, they be calling us Akatas too. That's their N-word for us. Captain, it's Princess Zelda. There she is.
Hmm?
Princess Zelda, she's safe. Wait, what?
Hmm?
You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn to light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pura know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but I will take a bit. It'll take a bit. Please, you must tell Pura about what happened here as soon as possible. He liked the word Akata. It basically. Oh, it does. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me that. It actually means lost tribe. They call themselves trying to call us their version of the N-word, but actually they're actually telling us that we're the lost tribe, huh? Very interesting. here. Yeah. Yeah, they be saying we ain't got no culture. Them black African Hamites be saying we ain't got no culture and stuff, yet they want to dress all hip hop and stuff. You see anybody dressing up like them and stuff, buck naked in Africa and doing weird dances all the time and stuff? You don't see people all over the world dressing and acting like them. There are people all over the world that be dressing and acting like us with the hip hop stuff and everything. Trying to say we ain't got no culture. We got soul. We got everything. Our soul music and soul food and all that stuff. And they want to sit up there and lie on us like that. Talk about we ain't got no culture. Yet they want to act like us, right? Nothing over here, so I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, we a trendsetter with the Nike shoes and stuff, setting trends and all type of stuff, baggy clothes. Everybody want to act like us. So there are rappers in Greece. I seen rappers in Greece, up in France, up in Germany, and everything. And then they turn around and they want to hate on us at the same time. Oh, I'm saying they don't know what they talking about when they say we got the lowest IQs. This is a white supremacist lie. I mean, when they give us the chance, we clean house. Hey, did you know this? That black women is our women they get their diplomas more than any other group in the country. Our women even beat white men and white women in getting their diplomas. Yeah, the white supremacists have no idea. They say we got low IQ and stuff, and yet George Washington Carver came up with over, how much was it? It was over 400 inventions. He lifted up a peanut and he said, "Great creator, why did you create the peanut? Why?" And he came up with like 400 inventions of the peanut. So and it breaks my heart that a lot of our own ignorant black brothers and sisters try to say, "Oh, he created peanut butter." He created a lot more than peanut butter, dagnabbit. He didn't. In fact, he didn't create peanut butter, but he came up with the jet fuel from peanuts and all that stuff to putting rocket ships and all that, and making synthetic rubber out of peanuts and all types of stuff he came up with. Talking about we got a low IQ. Oh, stupid talking point. See, we were making it just fine, and we had with Black Wall Street before it got burned to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And just think about what's his name? Jesse Owens. See, we physically stronger than them, and we smart. But we let them brainwash us to think we're not. You know. So Jesse Owens defeated Hitler in front of the angel, right in front of the God's holy angels and his German people. When Jesse Owens beat the mess out of those German soldiers at the Olympics, right in front of God and his holy angels. They always try to say we're inferior. Ha! Look how famous Michael Jackson got. You know? Yet they want to say we ain't got no culture. But look how famous Michael Jackson got. You know? Ain't no unsaved heathen gonna be able to do that, you know? Oh, I didn't know that. They actually develop a lot faster. I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing I learned, you know? Man, we've always killed it, you know. They want to say we're the most violent, but look what they did to Black Wall Street. Not a single white person went to jail because of that. Trying to say we're the most violent. See, we're under the curse of Deuteronomy. But what's their excuse? You know, those white supremacists that say that we were under the curse of Deuteronomy. But what is their excuse? Yeah, I know we be killing our own brothers and sisters in the street, but that's a curse. But what excuse do they have? You know. Bring over here. Ooh, it's raining. Whoa, snap. We got some electricity here. Problem. Uh-oh. Oh, what's doing this? Whoa, what's doing that? Oh. I'm finna get hit. What could be doing this? Is this? Oh, drop. Oh. I lost all my weapons, didn't I? I lost all my weapons, didn't I? Yeah, that's true. They was taking our patents and everything. I'm trying to think. Somebody did say something about one of the patents they took from us. Right, the rain stopped. Okay. Yeah. But I guess well, it's the only way black people can do to survive, you know? Like, you know, a black person invented the microphone or something, help with the microphone or something, and they try to take credit from that. Like the miniature microphone or something like that. Can't barely remember. Well, yes, you.
Mm. Oh.
Well, did you find anything? Kelly Princess Zelda was at the castle, and then she transferred, flew off. Say, they used to be always so wild. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval for now, at least. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. The hamburger comes from Egypt. I was always taught that it came from Italy, Italian or something. Hmm. I believe it. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to. Oh yeah, you've still got the pearl pad, right? Can I see it? Can I see it for a second? It's a little worse for wear, but it seems to be functioning fine. Map. Aha. All right, I forgot that. Before we can look at your overall map of Hero, we need to add map data from that around lookout landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Oh, sure. What's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. But the travel point is still under final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like a better We gotta get cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so you just hang tight. Meantime, why don't you rest up? And it must be you must be pretty tired. Emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and kitchen, so it's well stocked. If you want more info, talk to the soldiers. Okay, I already did. But if you need clothing for your travels,
Mm-hmm.
you should go to Mub's shop. Okay. I'll be over by our security. To head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right, Joshua, let's work on our final preparation for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Oh, okay, Doc, you count on me. You count on me. Yeah. like they said, it was a slave that actually created the cotton gin and stuff. Relax, old man. I don't want to steal your stuff. If I could wear this. Oh, I ain't got no money. Buy my stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Man, that's all I got. Hmm. Wow, he did. I thought that sounds familiar. I think I might have heard that somewhere before, but wow, that is amazing. Stole a black woman's recipe. Wow, that would explain a lot. Oh, really? So white people just don't season their food, huh? Hmm. Yeah. Those a lot of them don't even cook their food too. They be eating that medium rare. Well, maybe have medium rare steaks and burgers and stuff. I like my meat medium rare. Like, what the heck does that mean? About to get themselves worms and stuff.
Oh. Ah. Uh-huh.
That should do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you all set. I was just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you can do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Hmm.
Oh!
All the sky view towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn.
Ah!
Go put the pure pad over on the terminal. Yeah. I don't know about that. I gotta look into that more, but I do remember it was France. It was France and Lebanon. It was France and the Arab League of Nations. It was their idea to go and attack Gaddafi. America only joined in, but it was basically proposed by France and the Arab League of Nations to attack that area. So it does make me kind of mad they only put America, saying only America did it when they was part of it too. In fact, it was France and the Arab League of Nations that proposed that they do that. Same is true for every sky. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But Skyview towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primal function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Pura pad works with the Skyview tower, scans the topography directly on the map.
Uh-huh.
Pretty great, huh?
Hmm.
Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here have what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We need you. Which brings us to this. Paraglider. This item given to you by Pura lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate it. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. Now it's time for our very first test. Launch, I mean. Our first test, just step over there into the circle and find afterwards, alright? I'll be observing from the research.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. Uh, yeah. Hey, I guess you can make that argument because they say the tectonic plates in Israel are technically Africa. So I guess you can say that, you know. There we go. Oh yeah. Pose. Yeah, I guess it's part of the curses. But the only way we can act right, I mean, we can act as one, is we find out we're Hebrew Israelites. I think that's the only thing we can do for now. This was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get proper maps? Good. That map is crucial to our research. There are sky view towers in every region of the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hero. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest, Eldon to the northeast. Garuda are reporting trouble in west, and finally Alara is in the east. Strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions.
Yes.
Can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings in Hero than them. You can find them near the entrance in Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she will help out in some way too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigation into upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hero Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. I don't know, but but people, I think that honestly, that things get lost in transition, and that things can get lost in translation. I mean, like when there's just like there's different Bible, like there's different versions of the Bible out there, but they were all basically saying the one thing, but it's just different translations, right? Because it's like getting lost in translation, like. But but I do know that sometimes there can be an agenda, like let's say like the new, like I heard a lot of people say they don't like the new King James version because they would take out black and put in dark and stuff, like doing shady stuff like that. The only reason I think God allows them to do stuff like that is to hide who we are, and it's just like the tree thing. Well, I think things can get lost in translation, but I think the main thing we need to focus on is that the fact that Jesus did die for us, Yahshua died for us, and he paid the penalty for our sins, and we should accept him as the Son of God and God in the flesh and all that, and our sins will be forgiven, And I think that's the most important thing, that he shed his blood for us, whether it be a cross or a tree, whatever. It's basically the same thing as wood. It comes from a tree. But to me, I don't want to get too caught up into that, though, honestly. Because I can understand how things can get lost in translation. But the Romans did, crucify other people that people that sin against their nation. So there's that. But to me, it don't really bother me either way. Long as you trust in God's Son, you're good, honestly, so that your sins are paid for, because if you think about it, God technically bought us back. you know, through the blood of his son Jesus, you know, or Yeshua, you know. Oh, so yes. So yeah, Jews hanged people, yeah, and the Romans did, you know, kill us. So yeah, that way. So I mean, they did falsely accuse Jesus, so I recognize the similarity. We are getting slaughtered around here. Like, look what happened to this black dude that got killed in Mississippi recently. You don't see me. See, I live in Tupelo, Mississippi myself. You don't see me going outside, you know. Not in this racist state or country. And well, anyway, especially at night, you know. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Great talking with you. I got an hour and 51 minutes in. That's good. Hopefully, I can start making money off of Twitch eventually, since YouTube screwed me over. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you for commenting, and thank all of you who enjoyed the stream as well. Ain't nothing left to say, but remember to live every day in victory, and of course, cue in the victory music, victory fanfare. Till next time, dudes and dudettes, and we are out. Oh goodness, freezer. Sorry, my computer's starting to freeze. I'm trying to get a sign on out of here. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Curse anyone that's hanged on the tree. I agree with that. That happened to our people a lot. I'm trying to get up out of here though. Dang, it won't. No way. Oh shit.